Good morning, everybody. Man, I'm sitting here having a cup of coffee. Well, it's out of the way so I don't knock it over. Knowing me, I'll probably knock that thing over and I'll be really, I need to get some more anyway. Hey, I'm sitting here. I was going to reflect this morning and I decided to do my goals this morning. Got a big list here of things I want to do. What I decided to do is I'm going to take some time in the morning or every day. For the next 2 weeks, I'm going to write down my goals. I'm going to write them down over and over and over every day. I'm going to write them anew. Because I think as I do that, I heard that if you do that, they start instilling in your mind as commitments. It's really, really committed. You know, sometimes, so many times we take and say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and we set a date. I'm going to do it by this date. We don't write it down. That's not a commitment because it's not written. Once you put something on paper, it becomes a contract. You know, and I think with our minds, we have it mentally. And as we write it, it becomes physical and mental. So we're kind of taking both sides of our brain and making them work together. And it really instills those goals into our mind. And it makes our mind say, hey, you know what? We're writing this stuff down. We're committed. We're going to make this happen. We're going to find a way to make it happen. And when you do goals, when you write goals, and I found out many goals, even with my first business, that I didn't know how I was going to get it. I just knew that I wanted to do that. And I had the plan. I wrote a plan out. The first restaurant I had my menu, I had the concept. I did change the name, but I had a name. I had an idea of how I wanted the restaurant to look and why I wanted to do it, what I wanted to do, and then all the service. So I had all that. I carried it with me for 8 years. I didn't have the money to do it, but somehow it came to life. At the time it was supposed to happen, it became very successful. You know, and I've done that with a few businesses, and I've done it with a lot of things in my life. And it was because I lived it and I carried it with me, and I lived it all the time before it even came to life. So it's very important that you write those goals down, not just talk about them, write them down. You know, and you can share your goals with somebody, that's fine. Make sure you share them with somebody that supports you. If they don't support you and they think you're crazy, don't do it. You know, because people shooting you down hurt you. I think they hurt your future, hurt your goals, because they make you question yourself. So what I would suggest doing, and my goal list is pretty big. I have this, and I have my to-do list of things I want to do around the house, the ones that I told you before, about those things that bother you, like a broken switch or a chipped wall or whatever, a broken chair, whatever it is. I'm just trying to think of some ideas. Things around your house, around your workshop, around where you work that bother you, those things add up and add up and add up and add up. It's like bills and the unpaid bills. They stress you out. The more you get, the more you're stressed out. The higher the dollar amount, you know. So that list is a very important list to do, and start crossing those things out as you do them, and you'll find yourself getting motivated to do more and more, and then also add more to it. So it's the same thing with your goals. You know, you want to do that, set that big picture, and then follow. Your plan should follow to reach you to that big picture. What's that thing in life you want to do. My dogs are with me this morning, so I apologize for my camera always rocking. But that's my life, my mistakes and words and different things and forgetting what I'm going to say for a moment. And my dog's barking or my dog's hitting the thing here. My puppy's hanging around me right now. I think she's hungry. But that's what I do. I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to cut and redo this. But so let's look at the goals. And hopefully you guys are writing them down. Hopefully you're putting dates and visualizing those things that you want to do. And then what I would do is those big goals that you have is write down a story of how you'd feel when you reach that goal. What are you doing? You know, what do you think you're doing? Is it money? What are you doing with that money? Are you helping others get what they want out of life? Are you doing good things with it? Are you going on trips, doing the things that you've always dreamed of doing? Those things. Are you doing that? If it's happiness, what makes you happy? Why are you happy? Happiness is a journey, but it can be accomplished pretty quick when we change what's in here and what's in here. And I know because I've gone from a mean person to happy, and I continue to say that, but I have to work at it. I do have to work at it every day. Every day you have to work on it. One thing I never let happen is I never let anything or anyone ruin my day. Might have some bad moments here and there, but I don't do that because I think it's important that I keep these goals in my front, right in front of me. I have them hanging in my, it's weird. I have them in the bathroom, I have them in my medicine cabinet in other bathrooms, so when you open it up, it's sitting there, there's a quote or whatever. Because it's important that they're always in front of you so you don't forget, so you don't lose focus on what you're trying to accomplish in life. And then you work hard on yourself. You work hard on yourself, then you do it your job so that you can reach those goals, so that you can make those goals become reality. Strengthen your mind, and you'll see your goals come even stronger. because of confidence, because of you're sure that you can make these things happen. Okay, so let's do that. People, write your goals down. If you don't do it, because I know some of you are probably getting ready to go to work or whatever, if you can't do it now, when you get home or during work, if you got a break, start jotting those down. Start writing those down. Really think about them. And as you hone your list, take the things off that mean nothing to you, that are frivolous things that don't really mean a lot to you, and put the most important things down. Try to figure out what that big goal is in life. So once you do that, I want you to do what I ask you all day. Love yourself. Love others. Show others you love them. Show them you genuinely care about them. Then go out and make today your best day ever, because I always do. I always will. I had a busy day yesterday with a bunch of dogs, a ton of dogs, but I had some fun. I had some fun with the dogs. I actually did some studying. I'm doing an online course right now too, food service. I have to have this certification that's coming due here pretty soon. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to take some of the time that I would have wasted today and make that happen. All right. Speaking of making it happen, go make today happen. Make today your successful day. Nothing's going to bother your day. If you have a bad moment this morning or this afternoon or whatever, it always goes away. I promise you, it will always go away. It doesn't stay. Doesn't stay. It only stays if this thing up here makes it stay. All right. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye.